it's that time of day for the Long Beach Business Report with here's Mayor Mitch.
What's going on, guys? Next week we're at Cortez de Cuba, so why don't I talk about them, you know?
Good idea. Talk about a mojito.
Not just a mojito, the best paella in the entire North America. This place, I want to give a shout out to Armando, the owner of both, of actually 3 Corazon de Cubas. I mean, there's 3 hearts in Long Island now. There's one in Rockville Center, there's one in the West End, but I'm going to mention the capital of Corazon de Cuba in the east side of Long Beach. This place, are you kidding me? It's a place to die for. It's like a place for intimacy. It's the place to take your first date, but don't spend on the paella. They're a lot of money, but they're very, very delicious. They're something you do not want to miss. Also, great thing about Corazon de Cuba is that they supported our show during Pride Week, and they're very open with the LGBTQ community, and they're very. Let me just tell you, like I've said a lot about different businesses, but this business is for me. It's corazon, meaning it's heart, it's love, like Weisenberg, right? Said spread love.
Yep.
It's about corazon, meaning love in Spanish. For more information, you can visit them at 26 East Park Avenue in Long Beach, New York. They're open from Sunday through Thursday, 12 to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday, they open an extra hour late. If you want to get that nice paella later at night. They're also part of DoorDash now. What I'm going to do every segment is talk about restaurants that are part of DoorDash. What does that mean? That you can have paella in your underwear, in your own room, at home. Have Corazon de Cuba come to your house. For the website, you can also visit corazondecuba.club. It's not .com, it's .club. And for their spectacular number, it is our 516-272-4200. Again, it's 516-272-4200. And next week, guys, I will be doing another segment of Corazon de Cuba while eating my paella. All right, guys, this is Mayor Minch. Buy local, shop local, and let's go the best community in all Long Island, Long Beach, New York. This is Mayor signing out for the last time tonight. Bye. I said bye.
Great job, Mayor. When you're Corazon de Cuba after a delicious meal, leave a little room for the flan. It's so delicious. Great job, Mayor Mitch.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, it's time for the Scoot and Surf Report. And before Lars Sorensen does the surf report, he's going to indulge us with a little music on the drums. So Lars, take it away.
Yeah, Lars.
Now for the Scoot and Surf Report. Here he is, Lars Sorensen.
Water temperature is 50 degrees. Saturday afternoon is 2 to 4. It will be knee to waist high offshore. And yeah. And then that's it.
Yeah. All right, so let me ask you a question. In your opinion, what's the best surf camp in the United States?
Scoot and surf.
Yeah, Lars.
And Lars, what's going to happen on May 10th?
The Surf for All fundraiser at Ocean Club.
And are you going to be there, and are you urging other people to be there as well?
Yeah, I'm going to be there, and I'm also going to do that.
All right. All right. And also, folks, May 10th and May 13th is the Waterfront Warriors, where a custom surfboard will be auctioned off. So you can win a custom surfboard on May 13th at, used to be Lola's, now it's called the Rock and Olive. So, Cliff, that week, between May 10th and May 13th, You're going to be involved in 2 great events. It's going back to back. It's awesome.
Hey, good job, Lars. That was awesome. Good job, buddy. Every week.
Oh, let's get a picture of it. Okay, halftime Howie here putting a wrap on a very moving, emotional, and inspirational show tonight. You know, one of the most iconic people in Long Beach, maybe in all of Long Island, is the legendary Howie Wiesenberg. And Howie was here tonight. He talked about, I got my signed copy for The Love of a Child, his story, him and Ellen for 50 years, and their son Ricky, disabled, who's blind, never cried, and Harvey has devoted his life to his son. And this really is a love story about what Ricky has meant to Harvey and his wife, and it was really touching. And then joining Harvey on the dais was Cliff Scuden from Scuden Surf, and Cliff, like Harvey, has done so much for special needs children. May 10th is going to be the Surf for All fundraiser, where Harvey will be there signing books and donating all the proceeds to Surf for All. And of course, James Hodge was on the dais as well. James is an amazing individual, has run the MLK Center, has made a profound difference in so many young people. So to have a segment with Harvey Wiesenberg, whose public service spanned 38 years, a lifeguard, a policeman, assemblyman, an iconic person, talking about this great book, along with Cliff Scuden, Scuden Surf, and James Hodge from the MLK Center. I've been doing this a long time, folks, and to me, that was one of the most moving segments I've ever done. And being on a segment with Harvey, Cliff, and James, if you weren't moved by that, nothing ever will. And also, it's always nice when you look at our theme: information, entertainment, inspiration. The entertainment tonight was supplied by a very talented young singer, Peter David Zong. Let's give it up for Peter. Did a great job.
Yeah.
Brought Broadway to the beach tonight. Great job. And those songs he sang are really, really difficult. And he nailed them. So did a great job. And then our crew stepped up as usual. Richard Kaplan with the aviation. Great job. Combined with Brandon. And Brandon, let's hope we don't have too many more planes crash in your hometown of Valley Stream. Let's hope we can avoid that in the future.
Absolutely.
And it was a great segment, and Mayor did a great job. And we're psyched for next week, Mayor, because next week I've given a challenge to the whole staff. Is that next week we're going to be celebrating Cinco de Mayo. So the whole staff has been given assignments to do something with a Mexican theme in honor of Cinco de Mayo. So next week, Mayor is going to be talking about cruise ships to Mexico. Richard's going to be talking about great flights, best way to fly to Mexico. Rocco's probably going to do a movie with a Mexican theme. That's going to be great. And Brandon is going to do a great Mexican musician. So the whole staff has taken the challenge, and they did a great job tonight. Brandon, great job tonight. Rocco, great job tonight. The Avengers, they nailed it, did a great job, so it was great. And also our little guy, Laws from Scuden Surf, and the kid can really play the drums pretty good too. I mean, for 11-year-old, the kid's really good. So it was a really great show. So, and lastly, this was the week of the NFL draft, and one thought came to mind. When they were talking about, in a segment about Special Olympics and ability, not disability, two things come to mind. Is that last year in the NFL draft, a player was taken who only has one arm, and he made the Seattle, Shaquille Griffin, he made the Seattle team. And this year, yesterday, a player was drafted who was blind in one eye, and let's hope he makes the NFL too. So again, 2 years in a row, players drafted with, disabilities and obstacles you would think hold them back, and yet they're going to fight and make it. So that's really inspiring. And again, we hope you like our Halftime Howie show on Facebook, and this truly was a very inspirational, moving show. And folks, I bought the book tonight. Go on Amazon. You can buy the book as well. For the Love of a Child, My Life, My City, My Mission. And for us locally, Harvey will be signing the book on May 10th at the Ocean Club in Atlantic Beach at the Surf Raw fundraiser. So you can get your signed copy that night as well. And I can't wait to read this book. I really, really can't, because, again, it's a story of love and what Ricky has meant to the Wiesenberg. So can't wait. So with that, I want to wish everyone a great week. See you next Sunday at 5 p.m. at Corazon de Cuba. And with that, I wrap with this. My name is Halftime. I want to thank you for your time. Please join us next Sunday edition of Halftime. But at this time, we are out of time. See you next Sunday.